Good morning, everyone. Hello, I would say today we'll discuss about the methods, right? So in the last session we have started hoops. In the hoops we discussed about the what is class and what is object, and then this is the second topic in the hoops basics, right? So we are discussing about the hoops basics, right? In the hoops, like the first, I would say we will discuss about the class and object. Okay, visible for everyone. So I would say, so in the OOPS basics, we will discuss about the types of variables as well. Types of variables, and today we'll discuss about the what is method and types of methods. What is method and types of methods. Types of methods, right? Okay. The first question. The first question. Can you? What is method? Can you please tell me the purpose of the method? Why we are using the methods in Java? Why we are using the methods in Java? So methods which are used to perform some operations or actions. Perform some operations or actions. Are you guys clear with my point? The main purpose of method is the methods which are used to perform some operations or actions. Some operations or actions. Okay. Now I will tell some one psychological example. Then we'll get some clarity what the method basically which is doing actually. For example, we have the two persons. So the two persons is doing the transactions of phone pay. For example, here we have the one the person from phone pay number. This is the from phone pay number. So in this case, I will mention my name, and then I want to send 5,000 amount to some other person. Okay, so from phone pay number, and here two phone pay number, right? Two phone pay number. Some Madhu name I will mention. Okay, here what my like when I'm sending the 5,000 rupees, so it will ask the transaction, the action. Okay, what might be the action is going on, we'll be writing the backend. So here in this case I'm using like some transfer method. So in the transfer method I will write the logic. Which kind of logic I will write? So whenever I click on my send option, so it will debit amount from this account, and it will credit to other person account. So who is doing this action? Transfer method is doing the action. Are you guys clear with my point? Method's main purpose, which is used to do the operations or actions, right? So this is the psychological example. In the same scenario, in the wherever you are using the methods, everywhere the same situation, like the methods mainly, I would say the methods are used to perform actions or operations. Okay, this is the sample example. You can remember whenever you click on send money, then we will write to one internally we will write one method. Then what will happen? So the method start uh, executing, and then it will debit the amount from this phone pay number, and it will credit to this phone number, right? This is some psychological example. Then after that, method definition is the methods which are used to perform some operations or actions. Okay. Next point, syntax for the methods. So while writing the method declaration, we need to follow some standards. So what are the standards? What is the syntax for the method? Basically, first one we have to mention return type. Return type, and then next thing is method name. Method name, and then after this we need to take parameters. Parameters. So here the parameters you can take n number of parameters. There is no limit. So in this case, I would like to take para 1, and then I would say para 2, and I would say para 3. So similarly, I can take I can take n number of parameters, and then from here to here, this is the scope of method. This is the scope of the method. So here I will write the logic. Here I will write the logic, right? So in this case, so this is the normal syntax, I would say, for the method. When we are writing the methods, this is the syntax. Anyway, the same syntax we need to follow, right? Okay. So here we need to remember few more points as well. What are the first point? Basically, the first line return type is return type is return type. We need to mention return type. Return type is mandatory. Return type is mandatory. Next next thing is method name. Method name is mandatory or optional? Method name is also mandatory. Method name is mandatory. So while writing the declaring the method, we need to follow the rules. What are the first one? Return type is mandatory, and second thing is method name is mandatory. Okay. Next parameters. Parameters are optional. Parameters are optional. Okay, these three are clear, right? So here, when the method don't want to return anything, when the method don't want to return anything, when the method don't want to return anything, then we have to mention void. Mention void. I will write through the examples. We'll get the clarity. For example, I will take the public class and demo class name, right? So this is the scope of the class, and so directly I will take the methods. So first thing is return type, right? So return type, should I take any data type? Should I take the string? Should I take the string or what? Yes, we can take the string. And then the method name, here I would like to mention the method name is anything. I would say if I mention M1, so this is the scope of M1. Okay, here I will write this is string is the return type, and M1 is the method name. Here we need to mention the parameters. Okay, we need to mention the parameters. Here I am mentioning the parameters, f name. Okay, and then I would like to mention the string, I would say last name. Okay, last name. And from here to here, this is the scope of M1 method. And here what I'm doing, I'm doing the I'm doing the I would say concatenation equal to, so this variable name and this variable name I am calling plus, and then length. Here one more point is, whenever you are mentioning the I would say return type of the method, then we have to write the return statement in the last line of the block statement. Last line. Okay, so that's the point also you should remember. When the method have when the method have return type, when the method have return type, it has to return it has to return it has to return same value. It has to return same value. If the method data type is the string, it has to return the same string value. Okay, same string value. Here the point is, uh, last line should be the last line should be return statement, return statement. Last line should be return statement. Are you guys clear with my point? Last line should be return statement. Okay. Now I will go through some examples. Then we'll try to understand of methods concept, right? So for example, I'm taking the data type is int, right? So method name is add, and this is the scope of method, right? And here I am passing two parameters, int a comma int b, and then so here what I am doing, int c equal to a plus b. Should I write like this? So here I will write the SOP statement, and then I will print the C value. The print C value. So should I write like this? This is valid or invalid? We have to mention return statement. When the method has the return type, we have to mention return statement. This is the mandatory. Okay, return statement also mandatory. When the method has the return statement, this is also mandatory. This one also mandatory. Okay, so this is clear. This is valid. Now we'll try with multiple examples. Now int same add, I would like to take so we're done with. Okay, if I would like to take some double, valid, I would like to take double, and same I am doing add method. Okay, here I am passing double a comma double b. Okay, from here to here, this is the scope of the method. And so should I write like this? Here I need to mention I would say double equal to a plus b. Okay, a plus b. Here I need to mention return statement, variable name, and then should I write like this? This is valid or invalid? Valid only. Okay, valid only. This is clear up to now, as of now. Okay. Next thing is here methods are divided into two types. Methods are divided into two types. Okay. What are the two types? First type is first type is instance method. First type is instance method. Second type is static method. Okay, static method. So so we are discussing the oops, right? So like till now, as of now, we did the programs, everything in the notepad, right? So from today onwards, we will start writing the programs using the IDs, using the IDs. So what does it mean by IDE? Meaning integrated development environment. Okay, I would say integrated development environment. Okay, so why we are using like as of now we write the programs on notepad. So I would say we'll write the notepad. So in the notepad everything we'll write on the manually, like main method, SOP statement, everything we did write on the I would say manually, right? if i write if we write if we write manually, then normal what will happen? So it will take lot of time, it will take lot of time to develop the project, right? to develop the project to develop the project. Okay, if you go with like notepad approach, so we can develop with the notepad everything. You can write from the scratch level, and then you can develop the project also. But if you go the notepad approach, it will take manually, it will take lot of time to complete with the project, right? So the finally it might be taken too compared to IDs, it will take lot of time. It will take lot of time. Okay, so it will take lot of time. Here we don't have any suggestions. We don't have any automatic suggestions, suggestions, and so debugging is mandatory, right? So it doesn't support any debugging. Are you guys clear with my point? In the notepad, we cannot do the any debugging. But as a developer, the debugging is mandatory option. So we have to debug the every program. So debugging is the mandatory. In the notepad, the debugging is not supported. It doesn't support debugging. It doesn't support debugging. Okay, it doesn't support debugging. So how to overcome these drawbacks majorly? So that's why they has introduced IDs, right? So IDs, the main purpose of IDs is integrated development environment. And so IDs compared to, I would say, these are too intelligent. For example, if you are looking for some word, if you are typing two characters of that word, so it will automatically recognize what we are looking, and then it will give the suggestions. Hey boss, we are looking this word. Can you please go to the drop down, and whatever the word you are looking, you can please select that one, and then so basically IDs, it will give the automatic suggestions. So that is the very big advantage in the ID. Okay, the first advantage is it will give mm, automatic suggestions, automatic suggestions, automatic suggestions, right? And then next thing is using IDs we can easily develop the project. Easy develop the project. So it will reduce. So compared to notepad, so we can approach, if you go the notepad approach, it will take a lot of time to everything, main method and the class structure, everything you have to write from the scratch, right? So it will, if you go this approach, it will take a lot of time, and the project might be, it will take a lot of time, right? So due to that one, so they has introduced the, we have the IDEs. So why, what is the advantage of the IDEs? Like why is there any need to use the IDEs in our development? Yes, we have the need. What is the need? It will give the automatic suggestions. If you are looking for particular specific the word, it will easily identify. So compared to us, so it will I would say it will, it is the smart. Okay, it is the intelligent. It is the intelligent compared to I would say mm, humans. It will, whatever the word we are recognizing, it will automatically identify, and it will give the suggestions. It will give automatic suggestions. Using IDEs we can easily develop the project. In the IDEs, whenever you are writing the IDEs, we need to use shortcuts. We need to use shortcuts. So whenever you use the shortcuts, then only you are 100% you are utilizing the IDs. There also you are typing main method, there also you are typing the everything. So we are not that is not good thing. Okay, in the IDs we have to use the shortcuts, and we have to develop the project. Okay, and the idea is, so every developer, the developer have to do the debugging. So it will support the debugging. It will support the debugging option. It will support the debugging option. It will support the debugging. Okay, okay, so these are the I would say major advantages compared to notepad. Okay. So what are the IDs we have? There are multiple IDs. Whatever the like the projects is going on, there are multiple IDs, right? So there we can so in the Chrome, like you can search with the IDs Wikipedia, then we get there whatever the IDs we are using. There will be having the website. There you can see everything. Now, basically, we can use the IDEs for Java development, Eclipse, and then we can use IntelliJ, and we can use Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. Okay. So for the backend people, whoever is working, most of them they are using the I would say Eclipse and IntelliJ, and the front end people they would like to prefer mostly Visual Studio. Okay, front end people they would like to we can write the Java programs here also, but most of the people are interested to work on it. Front end people interested to work on it Visual Studio Code. Okay, these are the IDs. Okay. Okay, how to download the IDs? Basically, simply you can search. You can go with your any tab. You can in my case, I would say uh, I'm downloading 2019 version, so we can download any version. For I would say Java wise, you can any Eclipse you have to download. You can run no issue. So 2000 is which is compatible to with the AEM. Okay, we can simply what we have to do 2019 Eclipse download. You can search like that, and then we will get the option like this: Eclipse IDE 2019 R packages. Right? If you click on it, it will get their options. Okay, among those options, we have to choose this one, first one, which is for enterprise Java developers. Meaning there we have to write core Java and advanced Java both as well. So we have the servlet concepts as well, right? So if you want to like write the servlet concept, we have to create the web dynamic projects. So if you want to create the web dynamic project, the IDEs has to support EE Enterprise Edition. So if I download this one, which is for only the core Java, which is for only the core Java. So no, not like that. We have to download this one, Enterprise Java Edition. Okay. So based on your system configuration, you have to download. So in my case, my system configuration is Windows 64. If I click on it, it will be automatically download, which is in the form of zip file. We have to extract zip file, meaning all the files are in the compressed format. Okay, compressed format meaning I would say we are not directly use. We have to extract and then only we need to use. So download process is very easy. Uh, Simply you can come to the browser and you can search for the Eclipse download, where I would say there will be having the options there itself. You can download based on the your system configuration. Some uh, I would say some guys might be using 34, 32, so like that. So based on some guys might be use Mac, some guys you be so based on the system configuration we have to download. Okay, so after mm, this is the Eclipse, right? We have to extract that. We have to extract. So extract that and then extract. So it will be extract. So it might be take 1 or 2 minutes. After completion of this process, there we have the Eclipse folder itself. You can go through it. There we have the ID symbol, which is similar to like this. If you click on it, our ID will open. It will ask for the workspace, and then you can give any workspace wherever you are working. So the working location is called workspace. Then you can select that workspace, and then you can start working on the same workspace. Okay, this is the like usages we have. while using the IDs. So that's why in the IT industry, every project will be developed by the IDs only. Okay, nobody, they don't use any notepad. Okay, so IDs are every project for development in every project. IDs are we will use IDs only. Okay, here we need to understand we can write with the shortcuts only. Okay, why? Because these IDs are we have they provide shortcut options. So how to use the shortcut options? Then only uh, we are 100% we are using the IDs. Okay, some guys are uh, uh, I would say they are typing the main method. They are typing the SOP statement. No, that is not way. In the notepad, you have to type everything. In the IDs, we need to use the shortcuts. Okay, so shortcuts basically whenever we are looking the I would say any specific word, we have to space control space bar. It will give the automatic suggestions. I would say control plus space bar. Are you guys clear with my point? So if you want to like automatic suggestions, you have to press Control Spacebar in your keyboard. Then it will give automatic suggestions based on the word, the specific word, whatever the word you are looking. It will give the it will give automatic suggestions, right? Okay, so then I would say the next thing is okay. This is the process, Eclipse installation process, and then how to do. Hmm? Hmm. In AIM also we'll use all the IDs. Okay, you can work with the Eclipse, you can work with IntelliJ and Visual Studio. But in Eclipse, if you want to work on AEM, you have to download 2019 version. 2019 version and JDK should be 11 or 8. JDK should be 11 or 8. JDK should be 11 or 8. So these are the things we have to follow while writing in the AIM. Okay, got it. So in case of IntelliJ, we will use the community version. Community version. So there we have the ultimate version and community version. If you go approach with ultimate version, it will ask the premium. We need to take the subscription. So uh, that is not subscription. We have so instead of going to the subscription, we have the community version, which is completely free version. We have to download and then we can use it. And Visual Studio also you can download any latest version. No issue at all. Okay. So these are the things we need to aware. Hmm. Hmm. For core Java, any version you can use. No issue. For AM, I am saying methods concept is very important. Okay, very important. Everything we can deal with methods only. Okay, methods is very important. If you understand the methods, you can easily survive. Methods concept is very important. So everything the methods deals with the objects only. So objects, our topic name is object oriented programming language, right? Every method deal with objects only. Every method deal with objects only. So these parameters, this is the very fundamentals actually. Okay, when once you get the clarity on this, we will work on how the method deals with the objects. Okay, this is the scenario. Methods concept is very, very important. So we need to extract them and then okay. Next thing is I would say and normally these three statements are matter, right? Return type, method name, and parameters. And if I mention the void, then what does it mean? The method don't want to return anything. The method has to some operation, and then that's fine. The method don't want to return anything. If I mention M3, and then uh, so the method don't want to return anything. So here I would I have to initialize the variables here, and then I would say int b equal to I would say sum 20, and then int sum equal to I would say I will mention a plus b, and then here I will write the sysop statement, and then I have to mention that variable. So when the method don't want to return anything, return type is mandatory. Void also return type. The main, I would say, meaning of the void is the method don't want to return anything. If I mention the double, the method has to return double value only. If I mention the int, the method has to return integer value only. So in case of void, the method don't want to return anything. The method don't want to return anything. The method has to want to do only the operation. The method don't want to return anything. At the time you should use the void. We can take string, we can take any data type, you can take any data type, you can take, right? So return type, these three are mandatory steps while writing the method declaration. Method name, return type, and then return statement. These three are mandatory steps. Return statement should be the last line of the method block. Last line of the method block. Okay. This is the method block, right? This is the method block. In the method block, last line should be return statement. Last line should be return statement, right? This is my Eclipse, right? Now, so we have to create one folder. You can put all the development tools like that. So this is the we can go through it. Eclipse. There we will get the Eclipse symbol. Okay. If you click on it, it will open. So it will ask workspace. If you create any folder, you can create, you can give that folder name, or else by default it will take some workspace, right? So I'm launching the same workspace on it, and then I would say your ID will open, and then the interface seems to be so which is already opening some workspace. So basically the interface which is come like this. Basically, normally I have to create the project. How will you create it? It will come, it will open your IDE, then how to file new and then Java project. I have to create the Java project, which project which is belonging to core Java. Okay, and then you can mention. In my case, I am mentioning. I would say that enter. Okay, this is the our project, Oak Technologies, and any project whenever you are creating the any project, by default our Java libraries also will be added. In the Java libraries, whatever the predefined classes, everything in these packages all are available. And the we have the document, right? This is our document, like I would say Java SCA document, right? These all are the predefined classes, right? So how will you access all of the predefined classes in the IDE? So by default, they will provide libraries. Okay, through that we can access. Are you guys clear with my point? So ID also on software, right? So there we need to, whenever you are importing some predefined classes, how it the ID will recognize. So that's why whenever you are creating the project, so by default in the project structure we'll be having libraries. In the libraries, all the predefined based on our all the predefined classes and everything will be available in these packages. Okay, so after that we have the src folder. Src folder meaning which is the source folder, and here we need to create the first we need to create the packages. Okay, the package name should be the small case basic dot, I would say I would like to mention basic programs dot anything. Okay, and then finish. So inside the package, we have to create class names. So in my case, I am creating the class name like we have to search like class, and then click on the class name, and it will ask for the class name. So in my case, I am giving the demo is my class name, right? So by default, when I create the classes, so it has provided import statement, and the class structure also created, right? Okay. Now, if I want to main method, if I want main method, then should I write the everything from scratch like public static void main? So if I write like this, then what will happen? So the Guldu person will do like that. Okay. Instead of doing that one, we will use the main methods. Main method and control space bar. Okay, control spacebar, we will get the shortcut, and if you click on it, our main method will come. Our main method will come, right? So here we have uh, we are we are discussing on the methods. So the first thing is return type, and then second thing is method name, and third one is parameters are optional. So in my case, I am taking the parameter int a, comma int b. Okay, from here to here, this is the scope of method, right? And which is throwing the error. Why? Which is throwing the error? When the method has the return type, we have to return the return statement. The return statement should be the last line of the statement. Last line of the statement, right? So here we have to return. See, if I mention like this, if I mention like this, and which is throwing the error. Why it is throwing the error? Main method is the main method is also one main method, right? We have to write outside the main method. Okay, we have to write outside the main method. Okay, we have to write outside the main method. Are you guys clear with my point? So this is the thing we have to do. So here a plus b. This is clear. Now here if I would like to mention int a equal to 10, and then if I would like to mention int b equal to 20. So this is the methods types we'll see, and then we'll try with this one. This is clear as of now. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking one SOP statement here. Okay, I am taking some SOP statement. So the SOP statement, should I write the everything from the scratch? Okay, here we can mention with sysout control space where we will get some SOP statement. SOP statement which is used to print the statements. Okay, here I am mentioning hello, mm, hello program. Okay, I'm saving this one and then I'm executing this one. Then you will get the option which is this is the main method, and the main method we have the work technologies, and then click on the file. We'll get the option run as Java application. Okay, we are getting the hello program. Okay, now what I'm doing is I will take one more method. The method which is the return type is void add method. Any method name I am taking. M1 method. Guys, clearly observe. This is the scope of M1 method. Here also I am taking one SOP statement, sysout statement. Here I am mentioning good morning. Good morning. Okay. So in my program, this from here to here, this is the scope of my class, right? Okay. Hmm. I'm saving the file, and if I execute the file, then what might, in my case, what I will get the result. This statement should I get, or this statement only should I get? Hello program only we will get. Okay, hello program only we will get. So we'll try and see. We'll get hello program only. Then why? So in my program I have written the two methods. One is the main method and second one is the M1 method, right? Why only it is executing only the main method? Are you guys clear with my point? M1 is also one another method. Okay, I have in my class we have two methods, main method and then custom method. This is belong to custom method. Okay, when I'm executing the class which is executing only main method, which is executing the only main method, which is not executing the my custom method, my custom method, then how can I, what is the reason behind it? Exactly. JVM will know only the main method. Okay, this is our custom method. Okay, how the JVM will know this is our custom method? We have to tell to the JVM. Okay, we have to tell to the JVM. This is our custom methods. JVM don't know our custom methods. These methods are completely we are customized based on the requirement. We will write the methods. The JVM don't know that custom methods. We have to tell to the JVM. Hey JVM, this is my custom method. We have to call the my method. We have to execute my method. We have to tell to the JVM. Are you guys clear with my point? Okay, how can I tell this which method is which method? Method name is M1. The methods are categorized into two types, right? Divided into two types, right? One is instance method and second one is the static methods. Okay, one method is instance method, second one is the static method, right? One is instance method. Now, among those two types, which type this method which is belonging to which category? Instance method. Instance method. So in the instance method, we can call instance method. We can call instance methods using objects. Using objects. Okay, are you guys clearing the point? So instance methods are called object level methods. Object level methods. We can call instance method using objects. Okay, JVM don't know our custom method. We have to tell to JVM, hey JVM, this is my custom method. We have to execute. We have to execute my custom method also. Okay, how to tell instance method? We can create the object with the help of object only. You can call the custom method, custom instance methods, right? So how will you create the object?
with the help of new operator, new demo, and this is the the object got created inside the heap memory. We cannot directly reuse this object directly anywhere. That's why we are storing this object in one reference variable. So there we have the shortcut, that is the control 1 plus enter. Then we will get the I would say the object which got stored in the reference variable. Now the demo is the reference variable, and this demo is the data type. Okay, demo dot method name m1. Okay, are you guys clear with my pointer? If I execute my file, then you can see what might be the result. We are getting two statements. One is coming from main method, second one is coming from the custom method. Okay. Similarly, now you guys tell me, I am taking the uh, static keyword. I am taking the m2 method, and here I would like to take the m2 scope of the m2 method. Here we need to mention the return type. Okay. Now I would I would like to mention this out statement, and I will pass some message here. Hey, good afternoon. Okay, good afternoon. Okay. Now this method, which category, like type 1 or type 2? This is the static method, right? So how will you access the static method? By using class name. So this is called class level method. Next, we can call we can call static methods. We can call static methods using classes. Okay. Now simply I am coming here. This is also custom method, right? This is also custom method, right? If I execute directly, the JVM don't execute my static method. We have to tell to the JVM, hey JVM, hey boss, this is my custom method boss. This is also you can include, and this is also you can execute. Okay, we have to tell to the JVM, then only it will execute. If not, it won't execute. Why? Because the JVM don't know our custom method. JVM knows only one method, that is the main method. That is the main method. Okay, how will you tell to the JVM? You can tell with class name dot m2. Okay, and then I'm saving the file, and then if I execute my I would say Java application, then we will get the good afternoon, right? Now here here the some note points we have to remember. The first one is if you if we write the custom methods, if we write the custom methods custom methods okay, JVM by default JVM won't execute by default by default by default JVM won't execute. Are you guys clear with my point? Won't execute. If you write custom methods inside the class inside the class by default JVM won't execute. Won't execute. This is clear, guys. Like some guys, what they are doing basically, this is the one method, right? They will write inside the main method, and they are telling to me this I'm doing the program, but my ID is throwing error. Okay. Main method also one method, right? So don't write one method inside the another method. This is the different method, and this is the different method, and you have to write outside the main method only. These are the custom methods. JVM don't know these custom methods. we have to call the custom methods inside the JVM. JVM, so that point also one note point. JVM knows main method only. Main method only. That's why that's why every program every program execution started from main method only. So that is the like in the interview perspective also they might be asked the questions where the every program the execution will started. Okay, JVM knows main method only. That's why every program execution start with main method only. main method only Main method only. Clear? This is clear. And in the methods concept we have four combinations. We have four combinations we have four combinations The four combinations are: the first combination the first combinations with the return type and second one is with the parameter. Okay, next second point is with the return type and without parameter parameter. And we have the third combination is without a return type without a return type and with the parameter. And we have the fourth combination without a return type. Okay, without return type and without parameter without parameter. So any program, if you take any real-time project or anywhere you will go, so we have these four combinations only. Any program, anywhere, any project, if you take any project in the methods concept, every logic, which is the combination of these four configurations only, these four combinations only. First combination with a return type and with a parameter. Second combination with a return type and without parameter. Third combination without return type and with a parameter. Fourth combination without return type and with parameter. Okay, we'll try to write the programs on it, then we'll get the clarity on it, right? Okay, this is the main method, right? And so I'm removing these things. Now simply you have the class and main method. Okay. Now we need to write the combination. Which combination? The first combination we try to write. The first combination, a return type. So return type meaning we need to declare the return type. Method declaration we have to mention the return type and then parameter. We need to pass the parameters. Okay. A return type. Okay, I'm taking return type. This is should I take the return type int? Yes, we can take the int. Next method name m1. Okay, and this is the method parenthesis. uh, our combination is with parameters. Okay, int a comma int b. Okay, and then scope of method. Next we have to, whenever the method has the return type, the method has to return the same statement. Okay, here I would like to mention c equal to return c equal to return statement a plus b. Here you can write like this also. For example, c equal to int c equal to a plus b. You can write like this also. Okay, we can, instead of writing two statements, you can directly write like this also. You can directly write like this also. Okay, Okay, anyways, two ways you can write, no issue. I'm saving this one. Okay, which method is this one? This is the instance method, or this is the static method? Instance method, right? So if I execute my file, then this method get executed? No, this method not executed. By default, the JVM won't execute the custom methods. I have to tell to the JVM, hey JVM, hey boss, this is my custom method boss, we need to execute. Okay, we can also consider this method and then we can execute my method. How will you tell? This is instance method, right? So have to create a object for the class, and then the demo new is the operator, right, which is used to create the object. Okay, and then control shift 1, and then where we have the demo dot our class name m1 here, which is asking which is asking arguments. Okay, here I am passing the arguments, and here I am passing 20. Okay, I'm declaring that one, and then uh, demo dot s1. If I want to print now, we need to mention print statements. We need to mention print statements. So the entire thing I will declare inside the print statements. This is clear, guys, what I'm saying. If you want to print statement, you need to write inside the print statements. So I'm writing the print statement, and then I'm saving the file. If I execute my file, run on Java application, then you will get the result as 30. Then you will get the result as 30. Are you guys clear with my point? This is the first combination with the return type and with the parameter. With the return type and with parameter, right? And then we have the second combination. We have the second combination with the return type without parameter. I'm copying this one. I'm going to here, and then I'm commenting. Uh, the second statement is with the return type without parameter. So we have to mention the return type. For example, here I mention the return type. I mention the M2 method, and this is the scope of M2, right? M2, right? So here we need to take, I would say any value. I would like to take 10, and I would like to be equal to 20, and then int sum equal to a plus b. Okay, and we have to return. Why it is throwing the still error? When the method has the return type, when the method has the I would say return type, the data type, this is the which meaning the method has to return integer value. Okay, if the method has the return type, in the block of the statement, last line should be the return statement. Okay, now here I am doing return sum. Okay, this is clear, guys. Now we need to call the M2 method. This is the instance method, right? You can call directly with the demo dot M2 method. And if you want to print this demo dot M2 method, you can mention inside the sysout statement. Okay, I'm calling that one. Okay, and run as Java applications 30. Okay, this is the I would say with the return type without parameter. Next thing, we have the third combination without return type with the parameters. But I am mentioning the but mandatory return type is mandatory now. Then I am mentioning here without parameter. Uh, void. We need to write the void. Okay. So void M3 method, and then here we can take the scope of the method, right? We need to come single quotation, I would say single line comment, and then here the method, here you can take anything like int x equal to anything 40, and int y equal to, no, the combination which is without parameter, without return type with parameter, right? So here we need to pass the parameters int x comma and int y. Okay, and then here I would say int sum z equal to x plus y, x plus y. Okay, and then so here I will try to take this out statement and I will pass the z. So this will satisfied or not? With parameter, without return type, with parameter, with I have passed the parameter or not? Parameters you can take anything. Okay, there is no only not two, you can take n number of parameters. Okay, so this is I'm saving, and then we can call m3 method demo dot, I would say m3 method, and which is asking for input. You can mention with 20, and then you can mention with some 40, anything. Okay, now if I directly execute this one, you will get the output as 60, right? And the fourth combination we have, which is without return type, without parameter, without return type, without parameter. Okay, so this is the fourth combination. So we need to compile without return type and without parameter. Without return type meaning void, and then the method name is f4. Okay, and without parameter, parameter no need to take any parameters. Okay, here you can take like the programs, you can directly write take the sysout statement. Hello. Okay, you can directly, you can call this method here. This is the four combinations. This is the m4. If I save the file and if I execute, if I run the Java application, you will get the hello. You will get the hello. This is clear, guys. In the methods concept, you must aware of four combinations. Okay. So as of now, I will give the assignments on these four combinations. Everybody, everyone, please go through these four combinations. You can try with multiple programs on it. Okay, methods concept is very important. Okay, please go through it. I will share the assignment on it.